if you keep the northern wind off the birds, I've said in previous videos, well, I think the studies show they're about 10 degrees warmer, Provide them an adequate roost, and well, keep that wind off of them, and you'll be fine, Them buff orpingtons say they liking the place, but they don't like rooming with them ducks. Well, them buff orpingtons say they got to work in the morning, and them ducks stay up all night having parties. Well, and ain't paying but half a rent anyway. Woo. We've all been there with a roommate. I know we have. Our plan with these guys is we're going to let them grow out, and well, we're going to use them as yard ornaments. We're going to let free range them. I'm talking about just as free. We're going to get after it country style. Let's get moving. What we going to name him, baby?
Grilled.
Grilled? I do like grilled. Y'all meet grilled. Skylar said this is going to be, well, she said this is going to be the one she plucks. Grilled meet Skylar, Skylar meet grilled. I'm talking about country like a 9.9 two-stroke Murphy. This one here is old Flip. And this one's old Flip. And I changed this one name here to Flop. And well, that's a breeding pair. As y'all can see, well, I put an old makeshift ceiling on it. Well, I learned this right here from watching Dexter's World. I'm talking about country like feeding Coon. You got hold up? Let's put them down. Let's make sure. Yeah.
There's a lot of Coon. I'm trying to get her discipline in.
How's it going?
It's okay so far.
She growing up on you. Baby girl, I'd stay and talk to you a little bit longer about Gabby, but I got to tell the people, well, cross the creek, back again with another one. And well, on this one, guys, you read that title right. We're gonna give you guys some tips, techniques, pointers, whatever you want to call them. Well, how to keep them guys warm there as they run down through there. Let's get after it. As I told you guys, well, we're gonna give you guys some pointers, well, on how to winterize this sort of setups and all. When that old wind comes in, these guys here's got to be covered up, and well, especially the young chicks you got there. I'm gonna show you guys some pointers on what we do to keep that wind out of some of your coops and all. As you can tell, most of these places here are built with doors or some sort of way to add doors. Well, giving the birds an area to get out of that northern wind, that's a start. Well, yeah, I'm telling you, do whatever it takes. Tarp it up if you have to. And well, that's what we do as starters, well, to keep that wind off of them. But I'm gonna get some feed. You guys know some of it already. Well, I'm gonna get some feed, and yeah, we're gonna feed them up. Oh, I got to surprise the boys too. Well, you guys know I'm a huge fan of Himalayan feed, and well, I got some more of that old foreign feed, and well, the boys gonna be excited about seeing that too. So I'm gonna feed on Esther right down through there as well, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. Blue Gate. Ever since the Bangladesh's ate our Drake, well, I try to get Blue Gate to tell you like and subscribe, and he ain't saying much. Y'all, it ain't feeding time yet. I'm trying to show the people across the creek. Well, I'm trying to show them my new project is what I'm trying to show them here. Well, I snatched them seats off of old Bessie, and Maria did the painting on her. Well, we're getting it fine-tuned. Another project we're working on. We pulled this guy out of woodwork, and well, it was saturated with water, but it was still holding water good. Maria and I said we're gonna restore it, and we're gonna restore this trailer as well, and we're gonna strap us an old 9.9 two-stroke Murphy on this son of a gun. Oh, that's right. Some of y'all ain't that country. Well, I stopped and had to feed these guys up, but they said they ain't gonna be too active today. It's kind of cool on them, I reckon. So, well, as you guys can hear out there, that's old Aunt Esther. She out there squirreling and squawking. Well, for that old foreign Himalayan feed I got her today, and well, the boys are excited to see that, I'm sure. Well, I was leaving my job today. Well, that's right. You guys heard that right. Like old Tommy Payne, well, I finally got a job, dog. Well, you guys heard that right. I'm a fry cook at nighttime and a farmer at daytime. Woo. Well, I stand in the old top of the grill and drop them old fries down like you do in your teenage years. And well, when they get done eating, I got to go bust and clean them tables too. I'm getting after country style in there. And well, two reasons for that. I want the boys to know we're not above nothing. well, we don't have to make $1 million. We just thankful to be working. And I want them to understand that, well, as they growing up through life and all. Well, and my next good reason, well, Mr. Good Furry's the Christmas list just getting longer and longer. I need to go down to Toys R Us and ask them what they got down there they'll sell to me in a pinch. Well, hopefully when they catch one of these videos and look back one day, they'll catch this segment here. Well, and they'll laugh at their dad. Yep, that's right. Graduated high school, graduated college. Well, to become a fry cook. Or whatever it takes for them to learn, they can put that pride aside and, well, not to be above anything. I got to water these animals up country style. We got to change this one and this one here. Well, take this bucket up there and fill it up if you don't mind. We're gonna water these guys and do some feeding. These should get them watered up. Look right here in the blue one. Set it down, push it through the holes down there, set it down through the sky. DJ said your hands on nothing back there. They getting them watered up. Y'all, I got some good lunch for Ernest today. Where's Mr. Good Funny? I guess I'm gonna wait till he get back. I got some good lunch. Corn. Got our foreign lunch. Himalayan style. What y'all think? Y'all wanna try some of it too? We about to find out how country y'all. She said, get that thing back out my face. I came here to visit and I ain't coming to meet nobody. What you gonna say we feed these guys up? Country style. I'm gonna do a little percolating there. And well, of course some right here as well. They got to have some. They got to have a little current. There we go. And put more back over in here. Alright guys, another area we gotta enter is this old silky cell here. Oh, drunk tank's what we call it. Let's get on in here. Maybe they'll let me in this time. That net came up at the camera. Well, I had it behind me. Y'all didn't see it. Y'all didn't see it. But this pen here is thinned out. We released a lot of these inmates and all. As y'all can see, old loudmouth is here. And he's always gonna be here. He's always disorderly, causing a disturbance and all. And well, he's got some sons and daughters in here as well. Our plans for these silkies here. Silkies get really, really broody. And well, we're gonna use these silkies to do some setting and all on some eggs we've got off of some of our layers. He said, leave me alone. He said, I'm trying to eat, let me alone. He said, let me alone here. Y'all, he's dumb. He's letting me hold his wing while he eats. He said he don't care, just give me some of that food. But this one here is old Flip. And I'm sorry, this one's old Flip. And I changed this one name here to Flop. And well, that's a breeding pair. They make blue and the Kentucky blue roan color with that golden in there. I guess that's a favorite. We sell a lot of their offspring and all. I'm just gonna be honest about it. Well, I stopped in to visit for a little while, fed them up and all, and they're doing fine. As y'all can see, well, I put an old makeshift ceiling on it. Well, I learned this right here from watching Dexter's World. And well, all I did was I came out. Well, you guys know why I picked this setup here. Well, I picked it because it's the most economical, cost-friendly, I guess what they say is. And I come out and, well, I had some of them branches over top and, well, I didn't stop throwing them till they're done. Them guys, they're decomposing. Some of them will fall through, but they'll hang on those rafters. I got some thick branches in the back there wired up, well, with some hard metal wire and all, and that'll hold them up there and fasten them good. But we got this ceiling on here to prevent things from coming in. Of course, and preventing these inmates. Sometimes, well, they'll try to jump the barbed wire and get out of here. Gotta get some feeding up to my peacocks. I'm gonna take it and throw it just right here and sit there, come up and eat in front of you. All right, there they are there. That green one right there, that's old Ranger. I've got Ranger in there. Well, this one here in the front, the big male here, that's Termite. And I got Eulogy right there on that back one there. And, well, I can't remember the other one's name. One of them's named Hennessy, and I can't remember what I named the other ones. But them guys working out well. And most time peacocks struggle through the cold snap. But with that heat lamp there and this old thick rubber wire and this old thick rubber guard here keeps that wind off them at night. They can get in this area and get under that light. Them guys growing out well. We've got old videos when we first got these guys and well, they were just chicks. Our plan with these guys is we're gonna let them grow out, and well, we're gonna use them as yard ornaments. We're gonna just free range them. I'm talking about just as free. We're gonna get after it country style. Let's get moving. That's right, we bring them about the trunk.
What do you got, Christopher?
Oh, Himalayan. Oh, Himalayan. CJ, I need you to help me feed this Himalayan coon we got. I'm talking about country like feeding coon. You got hold up? Let's put him down. Let's make sure. Yeah.
There's a white coon.
He said he loved to join the party, but we're gonna feed this sucker up and see what Lester thinks about him. Well, you might get what they used to call the cooties. Let's get this guy now. Yeah, got. She said she ready to fillet it. She said it looked like it tastes good. And she said don't judge her. She said all y'all country like eating coon.
It's as big as her.
She said make a good meal here in a minute. Stay tuned.
A fat pig.
I'll check back with you as well once you get that thing filleted open. Alright guys, we're gonna run off in this pen here for just a second. Then we're gonna feed them up. And then we're gonna tell you guys, well, what else we doing to winterize this place. So they tried to come out of there. They tried to walk out of there on me. But, well, I came here because I wanted to show you guys what we do definitely going toward the winter time as well. We get these doors here and we go to closing these doors. Well, we move our birds to enclosures that, well, keep that northern wind out of them. Normally our birds will be in the back here, but our front two enclosures, well, they're facing the appropriate direction, and with that direction they're facing, that'll keep that northern wind off. Well, if you can keep the northern wind off your birds, I've said in previous videos, well, I think the studies show they're about 10 degrees warmer, Provide them an adequate roost, and well, keep that wind off of them, and you'll be fine, Y'all see that? I tricked two more to go in there on their own. Dumb. Well, that's where they'll stay as well. Let's get moving. We're gonna feed up. Well, we're gonna feed up our ducks, and we'll feed up our chickens as well. And well, to do that, we've got to go in there. Well, which means I've got to show you guys the next area, and another technique for keeping them warm. Okay, guys, so we walked into our next area here, and well, in this area here, well, this is where we put the buff orphans that we got from RJ. And well, my total reason for being here is I wanted to show you guys those lamps there. You can get those heat lamps, well, in different temperatures, of course, different colors. But, well, that old red when they're smoking, and well, that keeps them guys warm enough in the wintertime to survive through the nighttime. So what'll happen is they'll use that heat there through the night to get the body temperatures up, and then they'll make their way out here. Well, like you guys see them ducks there, during the daytime and all. And well, we've added the ducks in here with the chickens because the ducks and the chickens, well, they both could use that adequate added heat to them. And well, them buff orphans say they liking the place, but they don't like rooming with them ducks. Well, them buff orphans say they got to work in the morning, and them ducks stay up all night having parties. Well, and ain't paying but half a rent anyway. Woo. We've all been there with a roommate. I know we have. But I'm gonna get out here and feed these guys up a little more. I wanted to go in there and show you guys that light setup and all, and we'll make our way over into the rabbits enclosure. Huh? Just over in this area. Let's get on over there. Look like they're waiting on me. You know, we're making our way over to this area here. We're gonna feed these old rabbits up country style. I always put the food back here where that'll trick them to the back. And once I trick them to the back, well, I hit them with an old rendezvous, and I come right up on the inside of them. These rabbits here are doing well. They've added, well, I guess I said that right. They've sort of added themselves to the homestead. But, well, they were a late addition. And, well, we've just been using their offspring, well, accordingly like you're supposed to, for rabbit stew. Y'all don't judge me. Well, we country and daggum. And, well, if I asked to eat a little coon over there today, we'll eat one or two of these guys here. But, we're doing well. We're going to make our way on. I wanted to show you guys another technique that we use as well. And, well, if you're going to keep your birds up in the wintertime, they've got to be able to get the proper nutrition that they need. And we'll show you how to accomplish that as well. Come on with me. Aunt Esther said she don't know how to skin it, so she's just going to start with the fingers. She said it's sort of like them chicken fingers, but, well, it's coon fingers. Well, I would get in there to help her. But I got on my school shoes, and I don't want to mess up my school shoes over that thing. But it looks like she's figuring it out. She said she got to snatch on it a little bit like this and hold it steady while she get after it. And well, she'll have a full belly here in a minute. Ain't nothing wrong with eating a little coon, she say. She say everybody like a little coon. She say some of y'all watching this thing's eating worse. Aunt Esther, you gonna share with the people watching this thing? You want to share any of your coon? Whoa. She said, get out. She said, does it look like I'm gonna share? And that's gonna work. We'll check back in. Let's see if she can get that thing opened up a little more. Not today, y'all better get out there and get you some of that fresh greenery. Get in them shrubs over there and pull them hedge bushes back. That's what we do when we want a little bit of allowance. This angle right here? Are you gonna talk or am I gonna talk?
You are.
What do you want me to talk about?
Chickens.
Alright. What about them?
About like when you used to have them, like back then.
Alright, yeah, I can come on in. I can tell the story. Alright, ready? 3. Come on in. You in? 3, 2, 1. Action. Alright. Now how far you want me to go back with my story? How many years?
3 years.
All
No,
right.
4.
Well, about 4 years ago, we had this old Rhode Island Red. I'm talking about he was tough. We named him Rattle Can Red. And, well, old Rattle Can Red, one time I thought he was tough. And, well, I drove way up to Kelso, Tennessee. And, well, old Rattle Can Red beat me back to the truck. And by the time we got back home, well, I took old Rattle Can Red and I wrung his neck for him. And, well, we fried half of him and grilled the rest off. About like we're going to do that fella right there. What we going to name him, baby?
Grilled.
Grilled. I do like grilled. Y'all meet grilled. Skylar said this is going to be, well, she said this is going to be the one she plucks. Grilled meet Skylar, Skylar meet grilled. DJ and I making our way down through this path. And we know you guys getting your feeding on and all. We hate to interrupt that. But we're trying to get us some more sticks and all to go in that fire. That old barrel fire we got going and all. And, well, Mr. DJ come out here and we got his cast. And the reason for that is, well, we're going to use this cast to start us a good fire. What you think, DJ?
So?
Yeah, we don't need it no more. I'll stack them up here and we'll carry them back. And I didn't even gonna know. Well, DJ, he broke that arm there in 3 different places. And, well, he had to have a serious surgery there where he was put to sleep. And he had to repair there on 3 different areas. And, well, his healing's been slow. But, well, he's starting to pick it up some. And I guess that's kind of why I wanted to introduce him, well, to you guys again. And, well, he's also gaining some personality along with that mobility in that right arm. But DJ's proof that if anybody's watching this thing and think they can't get it done, DJ's tough enough to keep that thing going at 5 or 6 years old, so you are too. There's no excuse. But we loading them up well. DJ's also the one, well, at nighttime, I got to go check his room, well, before he gets ready to get down in bed for the night. And, well, yeah, he's just like me and you. Some of you watching this thing can agree. Well, sometimes, I just say it, sometimes we think there's monsters under the bed. Well, it's DJ's the same as you and I. And, well, what we normally have to do is check his bed in this little crevice area. I've already told you guys the story. We check his bed in this little crevice area. And then, well, we say it's clear there. Then we got to go check his closet. We say it's clear there. And then, well, DJ say he's ready to lay down after that. Well, sometimes he come back and get us and say, well, he's still scared. Can he go sleep in there with Skylar instead? It's all right, DJ. We've all been there. I was running from them monsters too. DJ and I gonna get these sticks back, and we're gonna continue to start our fire. And we're gonna go on with the rest of our evening.
I'm talking doggone.
Let's get moving. All right, guys, we made it to the next here. Well, I'm gonna show you guys, well, the last way. Well, if you want to keep that heat up on them birds. Well, in grass, here's a natural vitamin there. Well, thiamine. And if you're going to keep them birds up, well, thanks to Saker here, we was able to get out here and get us some grass a little easier and all. Goats and birds, well, most kinds of birds that are considered flies, and goats as well, well, they require a certain vitamin called thiamine. And, well, that thiamine helps regulate the temperature through the winter and all. I'm sorry if y'all struggling to hear me. Well, between old Brooks and this old Saker here, well, we're getting out. We're getting this for the young chicks, the buck Orpingtons, Well, as long as them ducks in there too. They get that, that's gonna keep them warm and keep them vitamins on them. I'm gonna finish trimming this up here, and we're gonna stop and feed them peacocks, and well, we'll be off to the next area. I've got to make sure those peacocks get some feed, or plenty of corn and plenty of grass. Let's get moving. All right, y'all, so I made my way back, and I'm gonna start pitching them some little crackers and all in there where they enjoy it, to be honest. Well, somebody said they pass on that cheese. They don't want no part of no cheese. I guess they're on a diet, or maybe they may be lactose tolerant. They might be you know, that old deer run through one side. Well, sort of like it do some of you, run through one side and back out the other. But that there's old Ranger there, and that's Eulogy right there. And over behind, well, that's Termite there. And what is little one there, that's old Hennessy. And they coming on up and they visit with you and son. So we stop in and get these peacock snacks and all, supplement on their feed. And they like fruits and veggies and crackers and whatever, really. But these birds here have a much more different diet than just a basic chicken. Their diet is more like, well, maybe an ostrich. But they're made to get about 5 to 6 foot long, the males do. And well, they get colored up. And you got to start from scratch, and that's what we're doing with these guys here. You can go back to any of our old videos. You can see where we raised these guys. Well, I'm talking about from hatchlings, just out the egg. And Mr. Good Furry, we rode up the dirt road and went and got them and all. Now we're growing them out and they're doing well. We're gonna drop a few more pieces of bread. Oh, Mr. DJ, talking doggone, said he wanna drop him a few. DJ, did you see who got you? That was Eulogy. That's her. And she was falling behind in weight, and we moved her over and got her in isolation there. Well, that's right. She was over in SIG, and well, she got in the fight over there in B-Pod, and well, they threw her out. But we're gonna keep feeding these guys up. She's doing well. She's actually caught up now, so we've moved them back in since. And, well, they're growing out good. But if anybody's watching this thing, struggling with anything, I like to tell you, well, sit on them spots. You already know God don't sleep. And, well, trouble don't last always. We appreciate you guys watching this thing all the way through and checking in every Sunday, well, with DJ, CJ, Mr. Good Furry, and, well, Skylar, of course. And, we hope to see you next Sunday, well, around this same time. I gotta get out of here. I can't stay too long with you. And well, reason being, these guys getting full, and CJ still dropping down bread as quick as he can get it out of here. CJ, let's go feed some others. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.